Can you guys let me know if this is a tourist tweet or not? That's what we're gonna do today to figure it out. Because as a self-proclaimed seasonal anime warlord, consuming 20 to 30 seasonal animes every season, making 6 to 8 videos every day, I think I have a pretty good gauge on exactly where One Punch Man is in reference to that point. Chibi comes out with a tweet saying, it's really fucking painful to say One Punch Man is the worst anime of this season. 3 episodes in and it's a disaster that hurts my soul. Already, I disagree with that. I will show you in a bit of the different seasonal animes that I watched to cover that. The production committee can go fuck themselves for this. True. Man, this bro literally watches One Punch Man every week to diss it. Relax, Chibi boy. Well, that's what content creators do. We latch on to things that's trending to make content out of it. That's what content creation is. And I'm sure, of course, we're all just fans that's disappointed. This is a bit too fucking mean. For a guy who prides himself on not being an anime tourist. ... Why don't you spout out one of the most tourist takes ever, week in, week out? One Punch Man Season 3 is mid-true, but it's far from the worst anime of the season. Watch more anime, you fucking tourist. That's pretty really mean. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. That is so fucking mean, but I'm gonna show you and prove to you that like Chibi's opinion I think is absolutely false. I have a weekly video that I make about anime stuff, right? And we do a tier list about it. And today, let's go just rate the animes that I think are above or lower than One Punch Man in terms of specifically animation. Because I think an anime is more than just animation, but when people talk about anime, they don't really care about the story. All they care about is actual frames moving. And I will prove to you like this, it's not the case at all. And here's the thing about Chibi. I don't think Chibi is a tourist. I think that he's very aware of how things works in the anime industry, not to the most thorough veteran level. I think he is aware though, right? The fact that he knows what a production committee is, I think that's passable, right? But I don't think Chibi's actually watching every single seasonal anime like reaction channels, right? He's only going to be checking out random trending stuff. So obviously he doesn't have a very good understanding of like what is happening right now, right? If you look at his videos, all of it's just fucking covering dooming and negative news about the end of this, the end of that. I don't think he actually takes time to watch any of these animes other than what is going to get him the clicks, which is probably going to be like what? Tojima for the titties, Gattakuda for the rape scenes, or One Punch Man for the drama. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to have this is the One Punch Man tier, okay? And I'm gonna put One Punch Man here, okay? And we are going to basically anything above it is going to be just like better. Anything below, obviously worse. So immediately, this anime, I think it's worse. This is Gatherer's Adventure Isekai. We've only seen an episode or 2 of it, but from what I've seen, extremely fucking mid. You want to talk about PNG animation? You don't know shit until you've seen this. Here's another one too. I might be wrong for doing this one this dirty. Maybe this is in the same caliber as this. This is the Pasty Monster Meat Malady. A very simple, lightweight anime. I think probably more consistent than One Punch Man. But again, it's one of those like animes that you would watch and be like, yeah, this is fucking mid. Another one I think would be, well, this one I think probably is like ahead. I don't know if this will be decisively up here or not. I've only seen 1 episode of it. This is a very meme anime about the otome genre, about a girl who wrote a story, like the what's it called? The romance dating sim stuff, and now she's been reincarnated into it. It's looking again specifically just at the animation. I would say it's in this category. I think this anime is below it. I think that this anime here, it's my best friend's little sister has it out for me. The most recent episode is literally 1 frame, man. It's just PNG faces, camera panning around, and just yapping of mouth movement. There is no compelling animation or direction. The story is kind of alright, I guess, but again, I think this is definitely worse. I think that, what else? This anime too. Straight up. It's kind of in this range or not worse, right? I think that like these animes, I think, like, I really enjoy this. And this is done by, again, Studio ACAT, that animates Tibate. I think that this anime is really fun to watch. The story is really compelling. But if you really, like, look at the animation, there is some movement. But if you actually compare it to, like, the actual fight scenes here, honestly, like, low-key, I think they should all be fucking below One Punch Man. I think One Punch Man's fight scenes and the amount of moving frames that people judge by, basically, are better than these. Reincarnator, another JC Staff anime. Reincarnator is another JC Staff anime that has actually a production line that is worse than this anime. Of course, no one's going to be talking about this anime because it's not going to get any clicks, right? But again, it's done by JC Staff, the same studio. It's a different production line, which I think is inferior to this production line. I think that this production line had less time to make. This production line, I think, is inferior in terms of talent, but still had more time to make. Therefore, it is more consistent, yet you can clearly see that there's nothing insanely special about this the story carries. What else is there? This is way better. These are way better. These are genuinely all fucking way better. And this is just the animes that I've personally been watching. There's so many other animes happening this season that, like, I'm sure you would just have no clue about, right? Just looking at something like this, I don't know, or something like this, it could be just fucking Slotfest, PNG animation, right? But again, does Chibi actually know what the fuck he's talking about? I don't think so. I think this is an absolute tourist-ass opinion that happens because he doesn't watch seasonal anime like us. And he doesn't need to. But like, and you can call it like a hyperbole, you can call it an exaggeration, but worst anime of this season? I mean, motherfuckers were saying, like, didn't Chibi literally say, this is the worst anime of 2025? Are people genuinely forgetting what the fuck happened earlier this year with Tibate? If we're really going to be talking about the pinnacle of just like PNG animation, I think Tibate takes the cake. That shit was fucking egregious and the story carries. But people, again, just want to drag One Punch Man's name for the sake of clickbait. And yeah, everybody's clickbaiting. I think that there is a way to do this without just fucking lying, though. There's a difference between clickable titles and clickbait titles. Clickbait is just fucking lying straight up like this. A clickable title is One Punch Man one of the worst animes of this season? See how I worded that? Yes, I think it can absolutely be one of the worst animes of this season, which is an undeniable fact. But to say it is the absolute worst when there are so many different animes here, which I think is equal, if not worse in comparison, specific about animation, well, guess what? It's because I'm the only fucking real anime watcher here, bro. Genuinely. All of these motherfuckers are tourists. I'm the only one actually going in to give a fuck to check out what the hell the seasonal anime is and to find out for myself. But again, it's not profitable, right? It's not profitable for like Chibi to, like, why would he watch all these animes? Like, his channel is not based on, his channel is based on sensational negative news about the industry, about how everything is fucking ending and checking out, drama content for this stuff. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, man.